I made it back, and now we're going to talk. We're going to talk. We gotta talk, bro. We gotta talk because this movie is. This movie is a lot. This movie is a lot of things. A lot of things. A lot of things. I think the issue. There's a lot of things about this that I don't like, but there are some good things. Let's get the good things out of the way. Okay. The main good thing is that this movie looks beautiful. This movie looks great. It's a good looking movie. Okay. The sets look amazing. Okay. The practical anything they did practically beautiful. That marionette box, the marionette in general, everything, all of it. Praise all good job, guys. I don't want to say praise, but like, oh, good job. Okay. I feel like saying praise is like a little, that's crazy. Um, just, y'all did a great, amazing job. I hope y'all keep going. Here's the problem. Uh, the music, actually, I had a good time with the music. I did not think the music was bad this time around. I think it was better. Last time, the first movie, the music was kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like the music was kind of like, okay, I guess, but like, you lost me with the music choice. The second movie though, they got a better music choice, and that FNAF theme, it's really good. It's a really good FNAF theme. At the like a cinematic the FNAF theme, it sounds great. Um, I will say, outside of that, the movie is rocky. This movie is rocky, man. This movie had me all over the place. I couldn't, like, I feel like there was something that I was expecting for the second movie because the first movie set up certain things, and I was like, okay, so are we gonna continue? No, we're just gonna jump all over the place timeline wise, right? Okay, you're not gonna give us like a no, okay, sure, yeah. I mean, fine, I guess. I mean, if that's what you want to do, I mean, I guess, right? But the problem is like I can't really trust the rest of the movie now because in the beginning of the movie it was like 10, 20 years later, something like that. But that was because of the intro. But at the same time, you didn't tell us when. You know what I'm saying? You didn't tell us when that intro scene happened. You didn't tell us when. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? You didn't tell us when. Nothing happened. You just said 20 years later. And I'm like, 20 years later from when? Can I? What? Hello? What's up? 20 years later from when? When was this? Like, when? Um, I think it's just fascinating who you're talking to. Obviously talking to you. I'm talking to everybody. I'm live. I'm live streaming. So it means I'm talking to anybody who's watching the live stream. Do you understand how live streams? What's up, Jesse? Um, the point is that um, man. Anyway, the movie was good. I just no, it wasn't. Um, it was not. It's not better than the first movie. The first movie was better. I would say overall. This movie, the second one, uh, it's okay. I mean, it's not better than the first one. I think they did so. There's some improvements in the second movie. I will say there's some improvements in the second movie, like overall improvements. The horror factor was turned up. I like that. I like that the horror factor was turned up. It was more scary. It was more scary. It was still it like I think it was a little more scary. I think it's fine because once they get like to like FNAF 4 or 5, I'm talking about FNAF 2, the movie. It's on the title. It's in the title and thumbnail. Title and thumbnail. It says it says FNAF 2. Um and I liked it. You know what I'm saying? Um I keep saying that. I want to like it. I want to like it so bad. I really do. I want to like this movie more, but I have to be on. I have to be real with myself. Handsome, thank you. I appreciate that. Um, I just, you know what I'm saying. I want to appreciate it more. I want to appreciate this movie more. But I just don't. I just don't. I like I like the way the movie looked. I like the way the movie sounded. The acting. Okay, let's get into the acting. Fuck. The acting stiff, stiff. It felt stiff to me. I feel like I feel like Mike Schmidt is I fucking hate Mike Schmidt, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Mike Schmidt sucks in this movie, bro. Sucks. I hate him. Like honestly, it's insane to me. Like he sucks. He sucks. He's a horrible person. Kind of. Can you say hi, Kinley? I said hi, Kinley. Who's Kinley? Um, and like I think, I just wish it was. I wish it was better. I wish the movie was better. I really do. That ending pissed me off. It was. I was already. I was watching this whole movie and I'm like, you know what? Okay, cool, cool. Hey, sure. Hey, sure. Why not? Go ahead. Go ahead. Just yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. No, not sure why you would do that, but okay. Well, how did he get? That's my thought process throughout the whole movie. Like dead ass. I was literally watching this movie and I'm sitting here like I have a lot. I have questions. I have questions about some things, and you're not answering my questions about the things that I have questions for. Which means you didn't think about it while you were writing the script. Which means you also didn't think about it while you were filming the movie. Which is kind of crazy to think about because you have to watch the movie back, right? Didn't you have to watch your own movie back? Isn't that what directors do? I'm a filmmaker. I know. I would watch my own movie back to make sure that it all makes sense. So you telling me you watched your own movie back and you thought that all those inconsistencies in the first and second movie that made sense to you? That was just okay to you? He didn't watch the movie back. The producers didn't watch the movie back. I know they didn't. I know they didn't. I know they didn't. I know Scott and I know Blum, Steve. I know they didn't watch the movie. They're gonna watch it in theaters and then they're gonna be surprised. It's not bad. But like, let's be real. You know what I'm saying? It could have been better. And I feel like Scott is just gonna be like, yeah, man, I'm just so happy to be here. Nigga, you better make some bangers. What are you doing? Let me calm down. Let me calm down. It's just upsetting me, bro. Like, cause I don't know. I think it's because for me, I appreciate uh the odd maturity in the old school FNAF games. Like it was a very it was brutal. It was a very thriller, brutal story that this guy needs to be stopped. Let's stop him, right? It was that simple, and then it just spiraled out of control because he just refused to die. because they refused to kill him off because he's too popular. But we have a movie. We have a FNAF movie, guys. Right? This is what we wanted. This is what we wanted. I forgot I gotta do a Q&A. Okay, let me Don't get up. Lazy. How does Factor make a solid gift? That's just garbage. He was joking.
As for that last line in the intro, in the words of Homer Simpson, by the way, so
Five Nights at Freddy's 2
is the sequel to the surprise Blumhouse smash hit of 2023, Five Nights at Freddy's. This time around, the original Five Nights at Freddy's restaurant, before it was franchised, houses a secret that threatens to destroy the world, or at the very least, a lot of people at a Fazbear Fest, or one guy and his kid's sister, whatever. But is this better than the original? Well, in some ways, yeah. In other ways, I kind of appreciate the original a little more.
Same.
The word is, as I hear it on the internet. If it's on the internet, it must be true, Supposedly, the screenwriter of Five Nights at Freddy's 2 heard the complaints, heard the critiques for the first film, reworked the script for the second film. Look, as I was no fan of Five Nights at Freddy's 1, I haven't played the games. I had a mental checkbox in my head, like, okay, before the second movie comes out, I should play the game. I still haven't done that. Replaying Mass Effect, though, not my first replay through. I just love those games. So this movie concentrates more on Vanessa, the daughter of Matthew Lillard's character from the previous film. Josh Hutcherson is in it.
He's there for some reason. I mean, he's there.
The first movie more now. At least his character in the first film did have more of an arc to him. This movie
I agree.
is kind of there. It's like this movie wants to revolve around that Vanessa character. But Josh Hutcherson's still around because he probably signed a 3-movie deal. So it feels like they're keeping him around without giving him something to do. But in the end, the coolest characters we want to see are the Five Nights at Freddy's animatronic characters. I heard Five Nights at Freddy's, the movie, described as gateway horror. It absolutely is. It's rated PG-13 fan service light horror schlock that exists to get the Five Nights at Freddy's fans into more Blumhouse films so they can bring the rated R movies on them when they're old enough to watch them, and hey, now they're fans. There was a satisfying kill in here. You see it coming a mile away.
There's one. There is one good kill in this movie, and I you know what? I'm not even mad at that kill. I'm not mad at that kill at all. I am mad in the way that they set up the kill partially, but like, it was pretty satisfying. But it wasn't fair because, like, why him? Why did that specific guy deserve to get done like that? I don't think he deserved that specifically. But there was also the other guy that got. And I was like, yeah, that one was fair. I feel like that one should have been the more gruesome version as opposed to what they did get. But it's whatever.
When you first meet this character, you're like, you're gonna die because you are a piece of shit.
Yep.
It's just kind of
Yep.
awful. He's awful to kids, which makes him a different kind of awful. But there
Right.
are moments in this movie
He just sucks.
fair, also in the previous film, where things shine through where I get why fans are loving the fan service thing and why they have a fun time in these movies. There's an atmosphere at times, creepy animatronics that are just unsettling, and hey, they might very well kill some folks. They don't kill a lot of folks, but they might kill some folks. But man, the surface level characters and the dumb decision making throughout, I just can't with these things. But
right, the decision making. I feel like sometimes it's just like, why would you do that? I don't know. Fuck it.
This movie this time around, how is she? She's in the movie long enough to put her in the trailer, and just long enough. Easiest paycheck she ever made, man. I mean, good for her. I feel like marketing can do that with one actor and get away with it. This movie does it. McKenna Grace, you blink and you miss her. Skeet Ulrich is in this movie for just long enough. Long enough for articles to come out talking about how Skeet Ulrich and Matthew Lillard are in a new movie together. Matthew Lillard's in it for about as long. In fact, I think Skeet Ulrich might have more screen time.
I think he does.
They're never in the same scene together, so what's the point? I mean, of course they wouldn't be, but we're dealing with possessed animatronic robot pairs, so you never know. I am curious to know how the lore of this movie lines up with the lore of the
Why would you say this? Ugh. It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't line up. It barely lines up. It's not even like. It's not even close. It's not even close. It's like a weird amalgamation, a weird inner creature thing of a story that they put in the FNAF movie. I don't know what it is. I don't know what version of FNAF this is, but this is not the games. Okay, not the original games anyway. The newer games, you can kind of argue, like, I mean, you could say that they're trying to follow the newer version, but like, no, they're trying to pander to everybody, all the FNAF fans, myself included. But it's like, you need to pick a lane and stay in it, okay? Like, why? You need to pick a lane. You can't make everybody happy. You can't. I'm sorry, it's not going to happen, okay?
Robots find a way to go out there into the world, and in the end, I just didn't find myself caring. This screening had influencers and fans of Five Nights at Freddy's. Everybody, when the credits hit,
I watched it today, and no, it was me, my friend, and another couple, and that's it. Nobody else was in there. People don't care about this movie, not as much as the first one.
That's what I'll say about the movie. If you're a Five Nights at Freddy's fan, apparently you'll dig this movie. If you dug the first one, apparently you will dig the second one.
Yeah. If you like the first one, you probably like the second one. Not as much though, but you probably like the second one.
If you've moved past the need for gateway horror in your life, what is there for you here? And the fact is, with Five Nights at Freddy's 2, I ran into what I ran into with the first movie. And that was not a gateway to horror, but a gateway to ambient. My God. I don't know what it is about these movies. I feel like I'm genetically predispositioned. When the first frame comes on, I can feel myself like start to nod away. I'm like, what? Why am I so tired? I don't want to sleep. I have a review to do. But there I was for the first hour. I was just shutting down. When the movie started to get...
You know what's funny to me? I was actually okay with watching the movie, the beginning part of the movie. I'm be real with you. I'm going to be the opposite of Jeremy here, and I'll be like, look, I actually, when I was watching the movie, I was like, I'm actually, you know what? Yeah, this is cute. I'm watching. This is nice. And then the hard hitting stuff happens, and then I'm like, I'm not sure you earned that part yet. I'm not sure you earned that part yet. You kind of jumping the gun here, but sure, why not? It's your movie, not mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of those situations where it's like, I was watching the movie and you just stopped to tell another story. What are you doing?
Going at a point, but that's also a point. It takes an hour to feel like it starts, and the movie could have been 15 minutes shorter at least.
It could have been shorter.
Things in this movie pointing to the previous film, and I was like,
there's some stuff. There's some stuff.
Will do the same with you, and I'll have the same reaction. While I'm there going, why am I so tired? Shallow ass characters, decision making, creepy robots are fun, but it's not a scary film. And there are plot holes that make this thing not make sense.
Yes, there are plot holes that make this thing not make sense. There are plot holes. I was seeing it during the movie. Imagine how many more I could see if I watched the actual movie back. After credit stinger. This shit's so ass. That's so funny. Why is the crowd so loud? Oh, this was like one of the first screenings.
That's it. That could be the review right there. The rest of it is just me talking shit for a few minutes. In ways, Five Nights at Freddy's 2 made me appreciate things about the first movie more. Kind of makes me feel a little conflicted about the whole thing. But let's be honest, I'm just not going to remember it in T-1 day. Yep.
I just also don't like the way that they use the animatronics in this movie. I don't like the way they use the animatronics in this movie. I feel like you put too many in this one. There's too many animatronics. There's a total of 8, I believe. 9, actually, if you count the marionette. What are we doing? I get it. But you're splitting up the team for one team to go do this, and another team to go do another thing, and then you got Mike over here, you got Vanessa over here doing their thing, right? And they're battling it out with the animatronic thing, right? And it's like, so are they just not just so they're just and then all of a sudden at the end of the movie, after they've got done fighting for their lives this whole movie, you're going to end the movie like that with Mike and Vanessa? Hello? Yeah, you lost me. You lost me, bro. You lost me, man. Then this became about Vanessa, and it's just like, okay, so you're just gonna forget. So like, I thought this franchise, I thought the 3 movies was going to be about Mike. Why are we focusing on Vanessa right now? I thought the movies were going to be about Mike and about him helping his sister. Hello, why is he sidelined for this movie and Vanessa is the main character? The movie does look fun. It looks good. Out of nowhere. I don't know if I even should mention this. But out of nowhere. Spoiler. I'm telling you right now, spoiler. If you're watching this on a playback, spoiler. Okay, this is my opinion about the movie. So I'm going to get into spoiler territory, okay? Tell me why halfway through the movie, this nigga Freddie Carter shows up out of nowhere and says, "Hey guys, I'm Michael Afton. I've been here the whole time, by the way." The fuck is this guy? This is Michael Afton? Why the fuck does he look like a model? Why does it look like that? Why does it look like he's on the cover of Vogue? Hello? What's happening? I mean, whatever. He can be attractive. I'm not saying he can't be. I just feel like we didn't know who this guy was. He just showed up. Random security guard. And he was like, "Are you Mike?" He was like, "My name is Michael." And I'm like, this nigga. This is how you're going to introduce Michael Afton. Are you serious right now? We got Mike Schmidt and Michael Afton. This is how you just and his character and Michael Afton's character. Can we talk about Michael Afton's character in this movie? Who the fuck is this guy? I want to know who that guy is. That's not Michael Afton. Now, I understand if you're taking creative liberties, but this is such a big creative liberty. Why? This is a different character. This is not Michael Afton. Michael Afton as a personality does not act like this. Nor would he say half the things that he said in this movie. I'm confused. Like, he's continuing. Like, I don't know, man. It's just like this dude is decided. He made the decision to be like, oh, I'm gonna continue my legacy. What do you mean continue your legacy? Continue your dad's legacy? Continue your dad's legacy? You gonna do that? You're gonna do that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, Michael. 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 I think we need to talk about career options because I don't think you might not be him, bro. I'll be real with you, bro. I don't know why you think this is a good idea for you to just be like, you know what? I'm gonna do what my dad did. Yeah, my dad had years of work, and by the way, he also knows how to make robots on his own. Like he literally just has the formula to make a animatronic in his brain. You know what I'm saying? William Afton he just knows how to make animatronics. When the fuck has Michael Afton ever learned to make animatronics? Why would he know how to do that? And why would he know how to control animatronics? Why would he know what his dad has been doing? Well, I guess maybe if he's living with him, but like the whole point of the storyline is because he's not supposed to be a second coming of William Afton. He was supposed to be like Michael Afton, but he wants to be different. He doesn't want to be like his father. That's the whole point. Bruh. Oh my god. I feel like like I said before, like the the acting was kind of wooden here. I feel like the acting was a little bit better in the first movie. The acting is kind of like meh in this movie. I'm not a fan of the way they're reading these lines. Um, what's up, Andrew? They couldn't decide whether to make Mike Schmidt, Michael Afton canon, so they did both almost. Yeah, it's dumb. It's dumb. They're two different people. I understand, like technically, they're not because it's a made up name in the games, but you are you already committed to making Mike Schmidt in the first movie. If you wanted to make Mike Schmidt Michael Afton, right? But I get it. I get it. That's why they made Michael Afton in the second movie. I get it. I get it. I get it. However, he just shows up out of nowhere. He just shows up. He's just like, "Hey guys, by the way, audience, hey audience, hey audience, hey audience. You know what my name is? Michael Afton." What are we doing? They're treating this shit like it's No Way Home, bro. Like, they're treating it like it's like, bro. I get it, bro. I get it. It's Michael Afton. Can you tell me a non-brain dead story? Can you do that? Can you tell me a legitimate story follow from point A, point B, point C? Can you do that, Scott? The writers. Scott Cawthon, can you do that? You know what, Scott? I'm not even mad that you can't do it. I'm not mad that you can't do it because your own games is like this. Okay. I'm not upset that I'm not mad at you really fully. I've gone to the point where I'm like, Scott, you're just bad at storytelling. I understand. You have great story ideas and you get them down and you get to a point, but like you just can't transition well. I just feel like you're bad at transitioning from one story to another. It's just, it's obvious. So have people who are writers who can help you write better. Just an idea. Just an idea. That's all I'm saying. Just an idea. I'm just giving you an idea. You know what I'm saying? You had MatPat as Toy Bonnie. MatPat as Toy Bonnie was pointless because Toy Bonnie didn't even say anything in the whole movie. What did Toy Bonnie say in the movie? Maybe like what? One line? Oh my god, MatPat's Toy Bonnie. Isn't that cool? Nigga, MatPat didn't even say anything in the movie. I didn't get a chance to even hear his voice to notice it was MatPat as Toy Bonnie. That's the most useless casting ever. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I am very, very passionate about this going well. I really want it to be good, to be honest, man. I really do. Because there's so much potential in this franchise. And for some reason, Scott is allergic to making good decisions. I don't know. It's just like, it's not this hard, bro. I promise you it's not this hard. I bet you Poppy Playtime would have a better movie than FNAF would. I promise you, a Poppy Playtime movie would be. It would probably still be trash, but at least it'd be better than this movie. Okay, I think it'd be better than this movie because the storyline is simple for Poppy Playtime enough because they've streamlined what Scott Cawthon couldn't with his own franchise. You know what I'm saying? So I actually would watch a Puppy Playtime movie if it's good. If the trailer is good, a live action movie about Puppy Playtime might be kind of fire. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. And then we have a trailer in the beginning of the movie, and it's revealing that Ban Ban has a movie coming out, and it's just look. I know how to. I think I could be a very good marketer person, because when you notice, for me, when I look at it, if I'm working for a company and that company has a game or a movie, right? The first movie, I'm looking at people review these movies. I'm talking to people on the street. I'm doing all the work. I'm realizing this FNAF movie, people like the FNAF movie. It wasn't crazy good, but it was, you know what I'm saying? There was some fun stuff in there, for sure. Cool, right? Let's do that again. But this time, you know what I'm saying? But this time, we solidify the story, right? In my opinion, that's what the second movie needs to do, right? Because what you could have did with the first movie was, if you had some editing magic, and you had some writing magic, and you had some production magic, do a little finagling, I think the first movie could have been a amalgamation of everything, of all the theories about certain characters in the games, right? You can kind of be like, we just throw these theories around in the first movie, and then like, okay, what do people gravitate towards overall when it came to this movie, when it came to the idea of these characters, right? What do people really fuck with when it came to these characters? And then you make a second movie, and then you double down on what people liked when it came to characters, and then the storyline follows that, and you keep the storyline consistent. Number one. right? You stay the course. Don't add anything. Don't take away nothing. Just stick to what the people know from the last movie. Okay, and then you flesh it out a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. You add one thing. Right? One small thing. And it's like, oh, that's interesting. How did he do that? That's interesting. How did he figure that out? And then you get into the third movie, and then you start building and building and building and building. That's long term. That's the problem. I'm good at long term thinking. I think for me, which is why I just said what I said. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm good at long term thinking when it came to stuff like this. But like, I'm still working on doing like the short term actual. The movies were supposed to be really with the ending in mind. I was hoping they would, but the first movie's ending was like, and on top of that, they didn't even talk about Golden Freddy. They didn't talk about Golden Freddy. Where the fuck is Fredbear? Number one, Golden Freddy, Fredbear. Where's Fredbear? Is he just disappeared? He showed up at the end of the movie to help Abby, bring her home, and then just vanishes out of thin air. And then the second movie, nobody talks about Golden Freddy or Fredbear for that matter. I have a headache. I have a headache. Henry was completely wasted. Yeah, wasn't Henry the dad or some shit? Who the is Hen? Like they were saying, like here's the thing. Here's the oh. I just got angry again. I just got pissed off again. Okay, so you mean to tell me that you're going to write in lines with Henry in his house? Mike is chilling with Henry and they're talking, and he's talking about, oh, I was just really wrapped up in my work and I didn't realize like his name is Henry. I got really wrapped up in my work, you know. So I should have been focusing on my daughter. And what you mean by that? What you mean by that? Why would you say that? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you say that? Why would you say that? Why would they write in the script for you to say that, knowing that this is not going to go anywhere? Yet you still put it in the script. I don't know. Maybe it does go somewhere. Maybe he is Henry. They might do that. I'm not gonna lie. They might be crazy enough to do it. I'm not. They might just be crazy enough to do the third movie. Next thing you know, her dad Henry is the same Henry that worked with Afton and was the co-founder of. Nah. You're telling me. You're telling me. You're telling me. So you're gonna tell me that he let his daughter just get killed by the animatronic that he helped make? That makes no sense. Doesn't make any sense. Why would he do that? Why would he? Why would he not know? Why would he not? Why would he? I don't know, man. That can't be Henry. That can't be the actual Henry. His name is Henry. That can't be. That can't be Henry, bro. There's no way. Are you serious? Where's his wife? He has a wife. She died apparently. I don't know. Did they mention the wife? Have they? Did they? I don't know if they mentioned the wife in the movie. I don't remember. It probably was a throwaway line. But like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, y'all. Look, I'm just here rambling to people who are interested in hearing my thoughts about that movie. He is. They revealed in the post credits. Those the post credits. I could not care less. I did not want to stay in that theater, bro. I did not want to. I left. What was the post credit scene? Is there? Let me see. Hold on. What happened in the post credit scene? Oh, let me guess. Let me guess. Are you talking about Henry? He he's the co-owner. You're joking. Why would he be the co-owner? Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. Why would he be the co-owner? Why are they broke? I mean, technically, I mean, Afton is a piece of shit. So he kind of did push Henry out of the company in a way. Like, so I guess I wouldn't be surprised that he's broke or the family is like broker than normal because, or broker than, you know what I'm saying, they should be because Michael or Afton is just horrible. Like, William just sucks as a businessman. Like, he just sucks. Oh, it's the ending scene.
After the final battle between the classic animatronics and
Shut
their
up.
counterparts.
Shut up, bitch. Nigga, is that Vanny? What the hell?
Be demolished the next day. The restaurant is dark and abandoned, with broken signs and puddles forming on the floor due to multiple ceiling leaks. Their intention is to steal items from the restaurant to create their own haunted house with a Freddy's theme, convinced that anything taken from a place with such a notorious history will attract attention. While searching through the debris, one of them finds something large hidden in a secret room. Even though they mention that it smells awful and seems unsettling, they decide to take it anyway, wrapping it in plastic before carrying it out of the restaurant. As the camera moves in, it is revealed that what they intend to steal is William Afton inside the yellow rabbit suit, now completely decayed in his Springtrap form. The camera lingers for a moment, highlighting the deteriorated. The scene ends as his left eye emits an unsettling purple glow, leaving.
I mean, yeah, they're gonna do FNAF 3, so they're going through all the games. Makes sense. Uh, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that they're going through all the games because, like, I get it, but at the same time, it's like, mm, that's too much. Like, I think that's too much. I think they're doing too much personally. Like, you don't have to do every new movie doesn't have to be about the new game about another game about another yeah, like it doesn't have to be about that. Like, you don't have to do FNAF 3 and then do the FNAF 3 game and base the FNAF 3 movie off the FNAF 3 game. I mean, and then try to make a storyline make sense with that. Good fucking luck. I like that's why the second movie is like this because they're trying to what they're trying to do is like they're trying to weave a story while also changing the backdrop of the movie at the same time. You can't just do that. You can't just change the backdrop suddenly and then have it make sense. You can't. It's not going to make sense. It's going to be jarring. But at the same time, like, I mean, look, if it works, find out. We'll find out the box office when it's done. But like, I don't know, man. I don't know. A third movie of this, maybe not this, but a third movie of FNAF 3, that might be the real scary one. That might be the one that's like makes me happy though because I actually like FNAF 3. But it's like I'm so conflicted, bro. I'm conflicted because like I like FNAF 3 the game. I like the idea that if FNAF movie is going to be like FNAF 3 the game. No, sorry. FNAF 4 is the one I like. FNAF 3 is William Afton alone, which I'm not upset at because actually FNAF 3, I bet okay. If for the FNAF 3 movie 100% is probably going to be like in the backdrop of the haunted house attraction about uh the FNAF franchise in game in universe. So like yeah, yeah, okay. Oh my god. Yeah, this movie is definitely interesting. We got Mega Man. How about you, Mega Decent? Yeah, you niggas gay.
Alright, it's happening. This demo's out. Everyone gets to actually try it. Let me try. So cool.
What's this? Uh, I'll play some. I'll watch something else.
I gotta stop doing that, man. I gotta stop seeing screenshots like this and saying, ooh, that's a game I should play. This is Brown Dog Games, all one word. A low-poly universe of mini-games. Build, blast, defend, and duel across multiple worlds, all inside
Duel.
Brown Dog Games home. Alright, let's set off on our... It's Craftbound. Let's go to Craftbound. Was there an invisible wall right there? There is. Why? Why is there an invisible wall around that pillar? But only that side of the... What? Huh? Okay, we're going to Craft World. Here we go. Created by Brown Dog Games. That's like if I called myself Oboe Shoes Games. Alright, Craftbound.
Oboe Shoes Games.
Place, switch, and join the game today. And we had lyrics for a second, but now they're gone. Alright, Craftbound.
Hell yeah, Craftbound.
I get wood.
Yeah, Craftbound.
Light, it's called Light. Place. Oh, zombie. What? Can I jump out of that? You can't. Okay, good. You can't jump out of the pit. Oh, you can if you spam space. Okay. If you spam space, you get a double jump. So I'm assuming these are the trees. What happened to the dog? Yeah, good question. Where's the brown dog from Brown Dog Gaming? How do I switch to the grass block? QE, 1, 2, 3, scroll, shift, tab.
QE, 1, 2, 3.
Because I have 3 grass. If I wanted to place the grass, how would I do that? Do I just like throw the torches at the zombie? Do I bait him into a pit? Okay, he can't get out of the pit. Why would you want to play multiplayer of this? Why is multiplayer an option? Take that zombie. Alright, we're going straight down. I dug it too deep and Craftbound. I found the bubblegum layer.
For the bubblegum layer.
Grenade. The grenades do not explode. They just fall into the ground. Good. Very good.
Good game.
Well, this is a pretty good game from Brown Dog Games. I can see the potential of this. If this came out about 15 years ago and also before the game Minecraft was thought of, this could be the foundation of a whole genre. But it's not. So how do I leave? Escape does nothing. How do I go back to the Brown Dog Gaming Hub? If I want to go back to the Brown Dog Gaming Hub, I have to disclose the entire EXP.
I like this. This is the foundation of-
Wait, that is such a crazy backhanded compliment ever.
Well, this is a pretty good game from Brown Dog Games. I can see the potential of this. Okay, this came out about 15 years ago, and also before the game Minecraft was thought of. This could be the foundation of a whole genre.
In fact, it's old genre,
How do I
man.
leave? Escape does nothing. How do I go back to the Brown Dog Gaming Hub? I think if I want to go back to the Brown Dog Gaming Hub, I have to just close the entire EXE. That's good. All right, I relaunched the Brown Dog Games Gamer Hub. The next game is... Whoa, holy crap. That dog can jump.
The dog can jump.
Good job, dog. Veil Strike. How many of these are there? There's like 5. Veil Strike. There's no rule that says a dog can't play basketball. Veil Strike. Made by Brown Dog Games. Yeah, I figured. You know, something about this told me that Brown Dog Games was probably involved.
Something. Just something. What?
In the dark of the night, baby Groot came. And he said, wake up, Baldi's Basics.
What the? What is this music?
Wake up. Candle attack sprint. Got brides in your face? Press left mouse button to fire up your candle and give them the holy burn.
What?
Remember, they hate light. All right,
Brides?
brides. Are you a bride?
The hell's a bride?
You're a rather terrifying man.
That's terrifying. Why does he look like that? Where's his face? Where's his eyes? Where's his teeth?
Okay.
Oh.
It was either a kidnapping or the world's worst honeymoon, he said.
What type of universe is this? Why would you do this to yourself?
There he is. Take this. He hates light. Get candled.
That's a bride? That's a zombie.
I will save you, my beloved. Are you gold? Look, a giant axe. Is there a giant Sigurd in this game? What if this game is from to sell as mixtape? Well, I'm pretty sure the songs are AI generated songs. Maybe they're not, honestly, because these aren't AI assets. I think the loading screens are, like the logos for the games are AI, but this looks human made. This looks like it was made in dreams. So maybe the songs are real?
That is
Okay.
concerning.
Have you ever accepted a mixtape from somebody in real life? I got some guy's mixtape outside of a Wawa one time. He had stacks of hundreds of them. Sadly, the songs were not very good. You picked up a wooden stake, big, pointy, and perfect.
He just wasn't black. He doesn't understand.
How do I... Oh, there we go. Poke 'em. Why did the description for this stick stay up not long enough? There we go. Press right mouse button to stab. Okay, these sound like AI as well. The descriptions for the items. These read pretty GPT-esque.
Oh, spider? Really?
A spider.
Why are you putting a spider in your game, bro?
Get him.
Ugh.
Take this Shelob.
I hate people that put spiders in their games. Like, why? Why must you do this? This is...
It would work fine in this. Light bulb, stick combo, a deadly combination. No feral ghouls can resist. I help you, but my back hurts, my knees hurt, and I'm allergic to heroics. I don't like that guy.
I'm allergic to heroics.
His face is too unsettling. Okay, my sprint is very limited and comes back extremely slowly, so I can't run past him. Although the spider did get caught on the light bulb there, so I could be good actually. If I deftly maneuver.
Damn. Alright.
Help me, spider. I'll stab you in your thorax. Is this where the demon went? Really? That counts as death? Oh no, it counts as going to the next level. Okay.
Damn.
Retry. Candle. What is the bat's weakness? Isn't the bat the monster? Die spider. Did I get the bat? I guess I did. Was there another one behind me? Nope, just him. Can I have Thor's hammer? I feel like Thor's hammer is a pretty good weapon. So far, this is way better than Craft Build World.
Yeah, for sure.
Craft Build was not too good. Good to see Brown Dog Games knows how to make a game, though. They made this. This is a game, right?
This is a game that exists, yes.
All the legal requirements to be qualified as a video game in court.
Yeah, for sure.
They can call themselves a game developer.
I'll definitely let them do that, for sure.
Does spear work on him? I guess, yeah. I'm going to assume the door behind him is the right way. No, it's not. Why is the logo for Sprint that? In the top left there, that's the sprinting logo. Is it like a guy on a horse? Is it like a guy running but he got cut off? I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. Because it's the whole red bar. It's both of those weird icons. Like, what is that? Hello, my good man. So Operation Run Past Them does work. If you just, like, circle around a pillar, then you're good. Is it going to be one of those games where you have to kill every single guy? By one of those games, I mean Anders. Is it going to be an Anders game?
What, Anders game? No. Not the Anders game.
Don't Anders me like this. Only Anders has permission to Anders me. Are you alive? No. Okay, now can I leave? You beat the game. What? I didn't...
That's AI, too.
Right, beloved. So now what? Is it going to kick me back to the dog? No. It restarts this. I think it's like launching a separate EXE for each game. Oh, hang on, there's a quit button. If I hit quit, oh, it goes back to the menu. No way. So I don't have to close it every time. I'm just not really sure how you would get past Craftbound. I don't really know what the win condition for that game is. Stage side. Hello, King Cam. Are you ready for stage side? Dance or interact? What?
What the hell?
Support me on X. Do I have to? Hey, do you like this club? Oh my god. Thank you for subscribing, The Punisher. I think this might not be AI, actually. I take it back. I'm addicted to you. You know it's true. I'm addicted to you. So fun fact, that is the Mixamo singing animation. I know that one by heart.
You're not drunk. You're just aggressively confident.
Yeah, I'm aggressively confident, not drunk.
Yeah,
I'm addicted.
definitely aggressively confident.
Support him on X. This is Rebecca Black's new song. The new Patrice Wilson song. sexy baby. Alright, good club. That was pretty good. I do like stage side. I didn't hit perform. Maybe perform will be Guitar Hero? Right? Oh my god. This is so good. Of a lost generation. Brown Dog Games in the house. Let me hear you say woo.
Woo!
Woo. Woo. Yay. Here it comes.
We are the voice of a lost generation, rising up in the sound of vibration, hearts alive in the noise and light. We are the fire that burns the night.
Yeah, we are the fire. Tell them. You hear that, bartender? We are the lost generation. This part is good. How many songs are in this? How long is her set list? Do you know, Caillou? Who let the Brown Dog Games out? I guess a Lost Generation song. Let me go hit dance. Nagagok, thank you for subscribing.
Gak.
Neo Man, thank you for the raid. You're just in time for whatever this is. Oh, is this the first song again? Was it a song select button? So, by dance and interact, I meant pick song, but also on dance. Why would you AI generate that? That cursor is like all squiggly. Why? You can't just look up a PNG of a mouse cursor? You have one built into your computer. Support Brown Dog Games on X for more good songs like I'm Addicted to You. Alright, that was stage side. Gotta love it. Support me. Open this ad?
There's no way he has an ad on here.
Oh, it opened a Chrome tab. What the heck? Did it open the Brown Dog Games website on my computer?
That's crazy.
It did. This is malware, dude. This game is malware. Dude, this game is actually malware. Look at this. uBlock origin is blocked. OTO.com/492482260.
What the fuck?
Don't download Brown Dog Games. That shouldn't be allowed. Games should not be allowed to do that. Alright, but now we're going to Butt Blaster Arena. Yeah, Butt Blaster Arena, baby. What? Butt Blaster Arena. A game by Brown Dog Games.
Oh my god, what is this?
Solo Blast, Butt tail your booty. Let's do Solo Blast, I guess.
Elevator.
Map 1?
What?
What?
What the fuck?
Can I get... Is this cash or like rubble? I think it's rubble. Are there any enemies here? I don't see any enemies. Oh, there's one. Hang on. He died with blood? I farted on him so hard he blew up and died. Okay, and the chili pepper is health. Obviously. Nice try. Nobody beats me at this game. Unfortunately. Onion. I still have broccoli ammo. I think once I use all the broccoli, I can get the onion. Eat your heart out, Black Ops Arcade.
What the fuck?
Onion time. Not onion time. Am I a broccoli only character? broccoli. I want to see what the onion does. Okay, should I just die? I guess I'll just die. Where are the enemies? Can they hurt me?
Alright, I think I said everything I wanted to say anyway. Also, I'm watching this video, it's so dumb.
The studio dedicated to turning mayhem into multiplayer magic. What started? I want to read that whole thing.
Alright, yo.